Please take a moment to increase the brightness on your device for optimal viewing. Well, yesterday I talked about national parks. I'm going to kind of stay on that theme for today. And this is a story about a national park that I went to with my mom. I think it was probably the late 70s when we went, if I'm not mistaken. And this national park is in California. It's called Pinnacles National Park. And it is known for a few things. One of them that I'm going to talk about right now is it's known for caves. I think from my understanding, a lot of the caves are kind of closed to the public, at least for part of the year, if not like indefinitely. But at the time, back in the day when, people weren't as concerned about the environment, you could go into these caves. That was what my mom sold me on when she posed the idea to me. I think I must have been probably, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't remember, but I was definitely interested in going checking out some caves. That's for sure. And as any little boy or little kid probably would be. But I remember also one of the things that she probably was interested in seeing. Again, little kid, so I didn't really know much of what was going on, but I think she wanted to see Skylab, because I think it was at that point they knew its orbit was decaying and it was going to eventually burn up in the atmosphere or something. So she wanted to check that out, like at nighttime. We could look up and see it, I guess. So that was definitely a cool thing. I mean, looking back, it was pretty cool that she had the wherewithal to want to do that. And I just remember it was a real long drive. I mean, now looking back, I don't think it was, I think it was probably less than half a day. Maybe it was a half a day's drive most. But it seemed very, very far at the time. I just remember driving out, and it was very hot and very warm, and I definitely remember the campsite that we had. That was really cool. I remember having dinner at the campsite. I guess my mom had a little stove that she had, and we got to eat there and look up at the stars. My mom was really I just really remember she always wanted to take me to different places than nature. And I think that has a lot to do with why I'm into nature and stuff. My dad did too, but I think more on a bigger going to places, but my mom was more locally. So this was actually one of the bigger trips that we went on together. And she had one of those. She had one of those old Honda Civics, a little funny little yellow little guy. She loved that car, and I think it was important to her too, because it was something that she saved up for and she bought for herself. She had it for a number of years, and actually learned how to drive stick on that car. So that was really a cool car for me too. She always wants to get it restored. She still has it, but I think that car is, I don't know. At some point, you just probably got to send it to some charity or send it to the pick and pull. hey, maybe she will get it together and get it fixed, but I don't know. I'm not sure if she will, but anyway, it's a cool car. But yeah, I remember like, what my folks divorced when I was about 3. So I think must have just been a few years after that, but it was one of those memories that I have. It was kind of like an adventure going on, going into these cool caves, because I'd never been in caves. I mean, I know in other parts of the country and the world, caves are, pretty common, pretty easy to get to, but California, not so much. We're not really known for cave systems, but this is one of those places that has them. And so I was definitely interested in checking this place out. I'd like to go again. I hear it's like a really important place for people that like birders, or people who like looking at birds and watching birds. I know that I think there was an endangered species that was almost went extinct. It was the California condor, and I think a lot of them are there. I think that's where they kind of brought that species back from the brink. So that's another important thing that Pinnacles is known for. What else did I know about that? I should have researched. I'm just going by my memories. I'm sorry, folks, but I think I have a pretty good memory. My short-term memory is shot, but long-term, I do have good memories and lots of memories. So I've got a catalog. So in that sense, the older stories won't run out anytime soon. And I think I've got a few good years under my belt where I got some material for you guys. So anyway, let me start in with these pencils here, the dark ones, so y'all can see. But yeah, I miss my mom. I talked to her. I text her, but she's in California still, so you can't just drive over and see her. There's my little bowl cut again, because I think it was the late 70s. The bowl cut. Gotta love it. I think I must have been 4 or 5, because if I'm remembering right, I think Skylab, like it fell out of orbit in late 79, 80. But my mom was really into space, and she shared her love of space, right? I have another story about that I'll probably draw a little bit later. But I love space, and I love that my daughter, independently before she met me, was into space. So we share that, and I get to share stuff that my mom kind of taught me or showed me. My mom's always texting me, hey, it's going to be this, all the planets are going to line up tonight, or hey, you should get up at like 2 a.m. because there's a special eclipse that won't come around for another 200 years. So I always kind of know what's going on in space a lot of times, because my mom will be updating me about that. Fortunately, I'm not typically up at 3 or 4 in the morning. Sometimes I am, and actually we did a live on the AMC Princess Anna page probably about a month and a half, 2 months ago, where we watched an eclipse. So I think my mom saw that video. And because I remember that time was either it wasn't happening in her neck of the woods, or the Bay Area tends to be very foggy. So we don't, a lot of times, whether we're up or not, we're not going to be able to see it, because either you're going to get the light pollution from being in the city or near a city, and then also, if not that, you got the all the fog that just covers everything up, and it's a real pain. So I'm just going to draw this as my memory is just of us venturing through one of the little caves that they had. I can bring this down again. I got to keep looking at what I'm drawing, because I have the ability to do that now in this new setup. We're testing out a new microphone too, so let us know if it sounds any different than the previous last two or so recordings. If it seems clearer or more harsh or better or smoother, we would love and welcome your feedback. I don't know what I was up to. Have to go. We'll have to text her tonight, see what she's been doing. She was the other day where she was just saying, "Oh, it's Prime Day. I haven't really found anything that made me want to jump at any of the deals." Kind of felt like that way this way too. I don't know if you guys are big Prime Day people, but sometimes I'm like really, like I find some cool stuff, but other times it's like, not really feeling it this time around. So have any of you guys been to the Pinnacles? Or are there any caves that you've been to? As a little kid, I think most little kids want to be spelunkers. I always had just fantasies of going deep under earth and finding lost worlds. And when I went into those caves, I just remember it being really fascinating. Sorry, I try to think about, because I am left-handed, I should be drawing this way. But when I'm laying in stuff, it's like, and I'm creating, I don't really think about that. And it kind of, if I start thinking about that, it kind of messes with the process. So I'm trying to train myself to be a little bit more aware of that. Move this down. I'm getting into this. the I don't really draw like environments a lot of times. So this, you guys are helping push me into different areas and getting out of my comfort zone. So again, thank you for helping me to improve. It's exciting. So I'm just gonna play with different techniques and see what happens here. I don't know how I'm gonna ink this though, so if I have to ink it, that's gonna be another challenge. We'll see, huh? All right. My mom was, even though I was, she's a little lady. She's like 5 feet on a good day, which is why I'm not exactly the tallest guy. My dad's tall, or was tall in his prime. So I ended up somewhere in the middle. Goodness, and that was your. All right. we're doing some of these videos as videos and not as lives, and I know some people just love the lives, but I'm not really interacting anyway, and I think we're able to do a little bit more of a cooler job. I think this is pretty much it, because if I get any darker, then I don't really know how I'm going to ink all this. So I'm going to give just the impression of different surfaces. I think that's the best that I can do right now. And of course I can come back to it. If you guys don't vote on it, I'll just continue with it. But just all right. Okay, all right. I think that should do it for today. And just remind everybody that I am on YouTube, Facebook. If you want to just see the picture that I did from the previous day, I am on Instagram where I do that. And we're trying to get videos of like abbreviated versions of these guys posted up on TikTok. So I'm on all four of those social media spots. And then I'm also just want to let everybody know that I do have a subscription service on Facebook, which is more for people that are interested in commissions. And anybody who's already there, I promise you, I'm gonna get to that soon. With I got some videos I got to upload there, and then just start off what I was supposed to be doing over there. So that's all coming. I'm also in the process of working on that the 10,000 follower special thank you drawing as well. That will be posted on the store on the mcprincessanna.com page, and that will be available as a digital download for anybody that's interested in that. I think that should cover it for now. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed having fond memories of going on an adventure with my mom, whom I miss dearly, who's back in California. And I just, she recently had a birthday, so just wanted to wish her happy birthday. Love you, Mom. And I think that should do it for today. Thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.